Hello, once again. We are back at it. Hope you had a great weekend. It is Sunday, time for the weekly Sunday stream doing MTG Arena Ranked Standard Best of 1. Tonight we're doing Mono Green Stompy. We're going to see, in a meta full of Azorius soldiers, Mono White soldiers, and Black and Mono Red, we're going to see if Mono Green has what it takes. We're starting in Platinum 4. And then at the end, after we do this, given that it's a holiday season, going to do some card giveaways. I've got a lot of cards in the binder that we have used over the last 2 years whenever we're drafting with friends, doing stuff, that they're just kind of sitting there. So I'm like, all right, maybe some people need some stuff for their commander decks. Maybe people want some stuff for their personal decks. And we're going to be doing some card giveaways at the very end. So just stick around until the very end. Once we wrap up the stream with the ranked gameplay, I'm just going to ask you guys, channel members get priority, subscribers and viewers, then I'm just going to throw up some pictures of the cards in the binder, and you guys can tell me what you want. And we'll just go down the line. Be like, yeah, I want that, and then send me your details on Twitter, where you want them shipped, and I'll ship them out to you for the holiday season. What's up, Caesar? How's it going? Thanks for stopping in. All right, let's do this. Let's run over the deck. Before we get started, we're doing Mono Green Stompy. You'll see some familiar faces here. You'll see some new faces from the Brothers' War in the form of some of these artifacts. So we'll get on from the bottom up. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for subscribing if you're new here. Ascendant Pack Leader, our 1-drop 2/1 that gets bigger as we play things. Nice aggressive wolf on turn 1. We like to get some damage in. We've got Bushwhack. We can pay 1 green mana. We can either grab a land, put it into our hand, or we can have one of our creatures fight one of their creatures. And hopefully, since we're playing Mono Green, our creature is going to be bigger than theirs. TGN's in the house, modding, making sure everything's going smooth as butter. Thank you, my friend. Giant Growth. This was reprinted in Brothers' War, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to play a deck with Giant Growth. It's going to be great. 1 green mana, +3/+3. Your opponent tries to remove something with a burn spell, or they cast Cut Down or whatever. You play this in response. It can save your creature, it can push damage, you can win combats. We're doing Giant Growth tonight. 2 Galagreeters, a 1/1. When a creature comes in, you can choose one of these 3 things. Either gets a counter, you get a tap treasure token, or you gain some life. Got Llanowar Loam Speaker if we need to ramp a little bit, and also we can turn one of our lands into a 3/3 elemental with haste. It's a 1/3. We have Quirion Beastcaller, 2-drop 2/2 that gets bigger whenever you cast creatures in the form of counters. And then whenever it dies, you get to move those counters onto another creature, which is awesome. Simian Simulacrum, 3-drop ape, 2/1, comes in, puts a couple counters on another creature you control, and then you can unearth it for 4. Do that again. Augur of Autumn, 3-drop 2/3. You can play lands off the top of your library. If you have Coven, 3 or more different powers among creatures you control, you can play creatures off the top of your library. Pretty sweet. 2 Cemetery Prowlers, a 3/4 Vigilant. Switch matters when you're going up against Wandering Emperors and things like that. It comes in, you can exile a card from a graveyard. There's a lot of Reanimator stuff going on in the meta right now. There's a lot of Graveyard Matters stuff, so getting this out of here, getting those things out of there is pretty cool. And we also, if we exile a creature with it, it makes all of our creatures cost 1 less. Titania, Voice of Gaia. Running one of these. 3-drop 3/4 with reach. It melds into an insane Gaia Incarnate if we also have the land, which we have 2 of in this. Otherwise, it's a 3/4 reach, and then you can whenever one or more lands are put into your graveyard, gain 2 life. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 4 more lands and you own the land, you can meld it. Pretty sweet. Ulvenwald Oddity, 4-drop 4/4 trample haste. Also can be transformed into a huge 8/8 trample beater that gives all your other creatures +1/+1 trample and haste. Rootwire Amalgam. I've been really impressed with this card. This is a 5-drop mythic rare at 5/5. Prototype it for 2. So you can play this on 2. That's why our curve looks a little weird. If you look up here, it's like, oh, we don't have that many 2-drops, but we actually do because of Rootwire Amalgam. Hey, Hedgie, what's up? First time you've been to the stream. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining. Caesar, first time you knew of Galagreeters, I thought it was going to be huge, but it barely sees any standard play. Yeah, we're trying to change that today, Caesar. We're trying to change that. Hopefully using a treasure token to ramp into some of our bigger stuff, or just trying to, put some counters on it and make it into a beater. Amalgam can be prototyped for 2, and it comes in as a 2/3. And then you can tap 5, sacrifice it, create an XX colorless golem artifact creature token, where X is 3 times its power. So if you prototype it, you can make a 6/6. You can activate that only as a sorcery. If you cast it, hard cast it for 5, you can make it a 15/15 with haste. Lucas Ridley, what's up? Do green players wear jorts? Or do they wear long jorts? So jorts are cool, long jorts are lame. I mean, I'm down with whatever. I'll wear whatever jorts, Lucas. I don't care. It's always jort weather around here, brother. 1 silverback elder, 3 green, 2 generic for 5/7. Oh, Lucas, by the way, we're doing card giveaway at the end. TGN and I have a binder full of cards. So if you guys stick around till the end, after we get done with this, probably 30-40 minutes, I'm going to put up some screenshots of some stuff in the binder, and if you want those cards, you just tell me you want them. But as a channel member, Lucas, you get first priority on that. So, and then we'll go to other viewers. 5-drop 5/7. When you cast a creature, you get to do things like destroy artifacts or enchantments, like destroying Hallowed Haunting, destroying Reckoner Bankbuster, destroying Portal to fight Rexia. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You can put a land card among them onto the battlefield, put the rest on the bottom, or you gain 4 life. And if we're playing stuff off the top of our deck with Augur of Autumn, pretty sweet. 1 Storm the Festival, 6 mana, flashback for 10. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put up to 2 permanents with mana value 5 or less from among them onto the battlefield, and put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. 2 Besieger Who Endures, getting rid of artifacts, enchantments, or non-basic lands. 3 Mishra's Foundries as man lands in here. 2 Argoth Sanctum of Nature. And if we're lucky enough tonight, we might even be able to meld Titania Voice of Gaia into Titania Gaia Incarnate. Haven't done it yet, but I'll be looking forward to it. Alright, it's go time. I've only played this deck a couple times in Ranked. I believe I've won 2 games, I've lost 1. We're going to see how it goes in Platinum tonight. So you are here with me basically at the initial testing grounds of this deck. So, could destroy, could get destroyed. We don't know until we play. Let's do it. We're going first. Argoth, Forest, Bushwhack, Beastcaller, Simian Simulacrum. So we can go turn 1 Forest, Bushwhack, grab a land, turn 2 Beastcaller, turn 3 Simian Simulacrum, and then hopefully we're kind of off to the races there. Seems fine. Also, if this looks a little bit laggy to you guys, please let me know in the live chat comments, because I am working on some new settings with the OBS stream setup. So I'm trying to get it to where it's a little bit more smooth. So let me know how it looks. Okay, Forest. Beastcaller in. See if they have a response to this. That's a smart move. Alright, we can still put the counters on the Simulacrum, though. No worries there. Corpse Appraiser. First matchup is Grixis. Yeah, that's kind of a tough one. Okay. What's in their graveyard? A Braid, Ridge, Xander's Lounge. So what we can do here, since we just draw this Simulacrum, we can play Argoth tapped. Play this Simulacrum, make this a 6/5. Try to go in next turn, go Ulvenwald Oddity. It took it, aim and block. Caesar Green does seem to be the least played. It's for sure it is right now. This is kind of my way of challenging myself to, like, okay, so we could play Mono White Soldiers and get like a 60% win rate. We could play any of the bigger decks and get a pretty good win rate, but is Mono Green good right now. We'll find out. So 2 mana up for them. They've got a 3/3 Corpse Appraiser. We have 4 mana. So we can unearth this, make this a 4/3. Okay, they block the big one, they go to 11. Teferi, how are we going to get rid of that? So we have Trample here. So we can go Openwald Oddity at Teferi. If they don't block, he dies. If they do block, he dies. And this dies. We need another land. There we go. Alright. So let's attack first. See if they double block here, we can Giant Growth. Counterspell. Caesar, are there any viable standard planeswalkers right now? Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a few. There's Wandering Emperor's very good. Teferi's good. Soren's still kind of around. So like yeah, there's one basically in every color except for green. Chandra's sort of. Yeah, Wandering Emperor's big. Okay. How are we gonna get this? How are we gonna get this going, guys? Let's do this. They don't have any interaction. Oh, they do. Such a shame. All right. Pack leader in. Oh no, no green planeswalker, Caesar. No Garrick right now. Elspeth is? Yeah, Hedgie. Elspeth is still here, yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think we lost this one, guys. They just had interaction to everything that we were trying to get out there. Foundry. Yeah. Alright, good game. We'll move on to the next one. Yeah, Elspeth is still good. Lucas, also all handsome viewers give the stream a thumbs up so the robot wizard that controls the algorithm sends the stream to the front page heaven. Yes. Very good point, Lucas. Thank you so much. Lucas, after the game, would be interested in hearing your thoughts on Pioneer. I feel like it's more fun than Standard. I'm not experienced enough. I could give you some thoughts on Pioneer, Lucas. I don't know a ton about it, to be honest with you. Pretty much a Standard player and, you know, dabbling in Limited. I know a little bit about it. Oh, this is not good. We have a Mishra's Foundry. Okay. I really do like that they've done, they have Explorer on Arena, though. I think that was a good move. They're just main phase pumping this thing. They're just like, yeah, I don't care. Just going Evolve Sleeper all the way. Well, they called it, Lucas, they called it Explorer because it's not fully Pioneer yet. Once it gets fledged out, and all the Pioneer cards that matter are added, they're going to change the name. It's just right now. Alright, so we can Bushwhack. We can play Rootwire, Amalgam. Bushwhack, we have to have 3 power to fight something to kill it. Let's go Pack Leader. Counter on the Greeters. We'll attack first. Amalgam. We'll create a tap treasure token so we can go with our Ulvenwald Oddity next turn. Alright. Sheoldred. Always the big question about how do you get through Sheoldred. What we can do is we can make our Rootwire Amalgam a 6/6. We can attack. And they have another Sheoldred. Okay.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when you win. Off you go.
Seems like we're in a little bit of trouble here, everybody. That's Death Touch. That'll kill both of our things. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll just let it through. Lucas is the delay on stuff, figuring out how some spicy cards get implemented in Arena, like a programming issue. TGN, slow trickle to maximize money. They claim reasoning is the hours of work it'll take. Yeah, I think it's probably a mixture of both. Probably a mixture of both. I mean, that's a lot of cards to add all at one time. And they do have to work on other formats and things, but I feel like it should have a little bit higher of a priority than it does, because I think Pioneer is a very popular format. Alright, yeah. We'll need to draw another forest here. Surge Engine, looking like Azorius Tempo. If this is true, well, now we have red mana too here. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't think they want to give up their Surge Engine. So they're going to make it unblockable here, and then we'll see. It'll take 3 mana to make it a 5/4. Urza, Prince of Krug. Artifact creatures you control get +2/+2. 6, create a token that's a copy of artifact except it's a 1/1 soldier. Okay. Counter in with you. Erlin, Drow, what's up? Ooh, they did block with the Surge Engine. Maybe they have another one. Skitterbeam Battalion. A bunch of 4/4s from Urza. Alright, we need a fight spell. $16, 17, 18. We go to 2. Next turn we can go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Am I looking at that right? No. That's 12, 14 damage. 14. Okay. 4 from the haste here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 with the +1/+1 counter. 12, 13, 14, 15. No blocks. No blocks. It's go time, baby. It's mono green time. +1 counter. +1 counter. Oh, we got a giant growth too. Surge Engine. 4, 7, 4, 8, 11, 4. Yeah. Just put that on there. I'm going to tell you right now, that deck was pretty sick. So they had a Surge Engine. Urza came down, 4 mana, made the Surge Engine 5/4 without even activating it. And then they played Skitterbeam Battalion for 5, making 3 4/4 trample hastes and attacked out of nowhere for 14 damage. If we wouldn't have got rid of that Surge Engine, that was pretty nasty. That was pretty nasty. Lucas, time to unga their bunga. Yes, sir. TGN, crazy finish. Yeah. Alright, that was a lot of fun. That deck was disgusting, though. Holy crap. Somewhere in the forest, a silverback gorilla is nodding proudly with a tear in his eye. We did it for Harambe. R.I.P. Harambe. Here for you, brother. That was an insane game. That was pretty crazy. 3 pack leaders? Do we do it for the video? I don't know if I would keep this normally. Do it for the video. Pack leader turn 1, turn 2 beast caller, turn 3 if we draw land, loam speaker pack leader. Could be explosive. Could be explosive. Let's try it. This is the kind of hand right here that's either going to be like in 2 minutes from now, it's going to be like, that was sick. Or it's going to be like, shouldn't have kept that. Shouldn't have kept that hand. One of those two is going to happen. Alright, pack leader in. Oh, there's land. Let's attack first. Alright. Beast Caller. We're locking and loading. We're holding nothing back. We're holding nothing back this time. Cha-ching. Oh! We got a main phase impulse. That means we are free to launch into Wide Nasty. Here we go. Mono Blue Tempo hates this. Mono Blue Tempo absolutely hates this right now. They're like, I can't Fading Hope 4 creatures in a row. There's the Djinn. There's the Djinn, baby. Yep. Obligatory. That was sick. Luke, Tactical Tree Strike online. That's right. If that would have been anything other than Mono Blue, like we were a little bit wide, like it could have been a problem. But that was cool. All right, we're 2-2. 2-2. Let's do a few more games. We're playing Mono Green, baby. We're feeling good. We're having a good Sunday. Erland Drow, I mostly play janky decks, so it feels weird seeing good ones being played. I don't know if this one's good or not. We're going to find out. We're 2-2. Oh. Ooh. 3 giant growths? No. No. Ah, this looks bad too. Let's get rid of... We have 2 lands. We're 4 lands away. 3 lands away from playing Silverback Elder. Let's get rid of the... I don't want to mulligan again, you guys. 2 Simians is probably fine. Rootwire we want to keep for sure. It's Elder or Growth. Let's get rid of the Growth. Let's just... We draw a bunch of lands. We've got our Elder in hand, so that'll be cool. Alright. Not the greatest hand I've ever seen. Far from the greatest hand I've ever seen. Mulligan once. Not very spicy. If this hand was a dish, it would be a plain piece of bread. No butter. No meat. No sauce. Alright, there's a land. Well, we do have a Beast Caller now, so that's cool. A Fable. Alright. Here's our chance. Nothing held back. Punish them for not blocking here. 5. 25% of their life is gone. Bind it away. That's sad. That feeling when there's a sauce shortage. Yes. Channeled out Herd Migration. Oh my. That life gain is going to help them too. That sucks. Alright, so this is domain control. Yeah. Simulacrum. Push it through. Yeah, I was gonna say I'd probably block with the Simulacrum there. They're another Leyline Binding. wish we would have had this Besiege who endures in hand. Let's see here. We're in. We're committed. They're gonna block the... Oh, they didn't block anything. Alright. See if they can get rid of the Elder. If not, we're gonna get our Simian Simulacrum back when we cast this Rootwire Amalgam. Oh! Kami War. You don't say. Alright, we do have an opening here, though. Sort of. Okay, they're gonna... So step 2 of the Kami War. They're gonna return something to our hand, then we're gonna discard a card. So I really want to get both of these out. Okay. Here's our only game plan. We attack first. They make a token copy of that. They block the pack leader. They didn't make a token to block. Oh, we might be in this. Beast Caller. Amalgam. Depends on if they have a sweeper. If they return the Simulacrum to our hand, that's going to be awesome because we can unearth it. It's a Nailbiter. Oh. They returned one of their things to hand so they can flash in their Leyline Binding on something. Interesting. Okay. Why did they not make a token to block with that? Oh, they have a sweeper here? If they do have a sweeper and it doesn't exile... Oh, they have Farewell. Alright, give us our 4-drop. Storm Festival. Ah, not enough mana. If they had to depopulate there, our Simulacrums could have been unearthed from the graveyard. So now they play Zur, Okagachi, coming in, they go back up to 10. Alright, they got us. Well, let's storm the festival. See what we would have gotten. See, we could have got a Rootwire and a Simulacrum or something. Like this and this. That would have been pretty cool. Binding. Good game. We'll concede that one. Don't feel too bad about that. They literally had to have exactly Farewell in their hand. If they would have destroyed all creatures, we could have come back from that. So, that one's not really a feels bad. It's fine. Alright, let's do one more game. So we're 2 and 3. Do one more game and then get into this card giveaway. I've got the binder right here. And I've got some screenshots of some of the pages. And this is just all of TGN and I's rares from like the past 2 years. So I'm just gonna like have you guys give me your where you want them sent on Twitter, and I'll send them to you. All right, this looks pretty good. I'm thinking about doing that more times during December holiday season thing. I just really appreciate everybody who subscribes, especially, you know, if you're a channel member, I really, really appreciate it. But like Lucas, thank you very much. But everybody who's been a subscriber and a supporter for the channel, it means a lot to me, and I really appreciate you guys supporting me and hanging out and doing all this. So it's my little way of giving back some of the things that I'm not using, and I think you guys could be putting to better use than me. All right, so we can't play Besiege You because we already have one. So let's go. Let's attack. We're gonna need to play Llanowar Loam Speaker because we don't have any more lands. So let's attack first. See if they interact with this at all. Cut down or something. Lucas, you deserve more viewers. Content is primo. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I do my very, very best to make sure that everything that I'm putting out is like the best that I can possibly make it. And, you know, sometimes the YouTube algorithm is on my side, sometimes it's not. So we got Grixis again. Red, blue, black right here. Do we go Simian Simulacrum first? Make them react then, or do we attack first? Make them react there. We're the aggro deck. Let's aggro. They can't decide if they want to counter something. There we go. Alright. That's not bad. They countered that, but we can still unearth it. Still some graveyard advantage for us. Corpse Appraiser. Nothing. Another counter spell. Okay. Let's attack first. They have something. I don't want to be too conservative because we're an aggro deck, but I don't want to rush out the Ulvenwald Oddity, get it smoked. Right. That's what I was thinking. Okay. So... yeah. I knew they had some form of interaction. Alright, what do we have? Do we have any proactive plays here? You gonna tap your mana? Main phase big score. Discarded a land. 2 treasure tokens means 2 mana up for them. We unearth that, we bring him to 4. If they sweep the board, we Ulvenwald Oddity and kill him. That's the game plan. Okay. See if they have more interaction. If they don't, they're dead. Okay. So that puts us to 50% win rate. 3-3. Erlin you gotta go soon, but it was fun hanging out here. I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate it. No worries. No worries at all. Erlin, before you go, if you have 10, 15 minutes, we're going to get into this card giveaway. So if you want to stick around for that, be my guest. All right, let's close Arena. Bear with me. Window capture. Ah. You guys seeing that? Thank you, Erland. Alright, game capture off. Let me confirm. Let me wait for the stream to catch up before we get into this card giveaway and make sure that you guys are seeing what I am seeing here. Lucas Ridley, are there any other channel members in the chat right now? Any members? If you are here, speak up. Lucas, you're up first, my friend. Can you see this picture? Let me know if this picture is clear for you. This is the first time that we are doing this, Lucas. You're first up as your channel member. Would be nice if they did. Yeah, Caesar. It would be nice if they tracked win rate. Untapped.gg is what everybody pretty much uses, or MTG Assistant. Oh, Lucas, you good? All right. You haven't played Paper Magic in a while, so these go to the other good lads. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Anybody else? Anybody want some paper cards? Caesar, Erland. Got a Mordenkainen in here. If you don't, I mean, if nobody plays paper, that's totally fine. I'm good with that. These cards are everything that we have drafted over the last 2 years. So TGN and I, every once in a while, will get a box of draft boosters, and we'll get together with a few other friends, and we will we'll just draft. And then, like, we don't play much paper, so we just have like the binder full of cards. These are your Chilean. Yeah, shipping might be kind of crazy to Chile. All right. Well, we're gonna hang out for a few minutes. Anybody want some cards? Speak up. Well, it's not that you don't count. I don't want to put it that way. It's just that I'm not sure about shipping. I'm not sure what shipping would cost. I didn't think about that before we got into this stuff, but I have. So these are all the cards if you want to check them out. Erland, you don't have to be a member. You don't have to be a member. You're a subscriber. I was just giving members the opportunity to do it first. So if you see anything that you like, just let me know. If you follow me on Twitter, you DM me on Twitter. Let me know where you want me to send it, and I'll send you a card. So we've got like a Dark Boar Pathway here from Kaldheim. We've got, this is from Modern Horizons, this Persist up here in the middle top. What else? What else do we have in here? Some more Kaldheim stuff. Asika's Chariot in there. Anybody wants a green Asika's Chariot for commander deck? Lucas, what's the next deck you're working on after the green? I don't know. I have a the last deck that I worked on was Esper midrange with Gixie and Puppeteer and Extraction Specialist and the Dog, where we're like, when one thing dies, we bring something back to the battlefield, and then it brings another thing back. Yeah, okay, it's all good, Caesar. I don't know. I haven't decided. Do you have any ideas, Lucas? Anything you want to see, I'm up for whatever, basically. I wanted to push Mono Green tonight because I haven't seen Mono Green around for a while. There was like a brief period in Dominaria United where it looked pretty promising, but like it just seems like it's fallen off. So I'm like, I'm going to push this. I'm going to test it. Kaldheim, yeah. Here, it goes even further back than that, Caesar. We've got Theros here. We got Taranika, Bronzehide Lion. There's a Beast Caller right there. We were just playing with that. The Dominaria card got stuck in with the Theros cards. Lucas, you want to see a hardcore combo deck? All right. So we could you know what? That's interesting. I'll put something together with Portal to Phyrexia or something like that. And, yeah, that would be pretty cool. Do a combo deck. Yeah. Erland, I was making a white, red, black knight deck for a friend's birthday based on conspiracy. Anything sound fitting for that? I don't know, because I'm not familiar with conspiracy, really. I know I've heard of it before. Buddhasack just turned in. Big fan of the channel. How do we enter the giveaway? You just have to be a subscriber, basically, Buddhasack. You don't have to enter, do anything. This is at the end of the stream, so you just look at some of these cards. Lucas didn't want anything because he hasn't played Paper Magic in a while, so look at some of the cards. Let me know if you want something. DM me on Twitter, and I'll be happy to send it to you. Just tell me where to send it. Because these cards basically are just sitting in our binder. You know, TGN and I like had an idea kicking around of like, okay, well maybe we'll go to the local game store and we'll play and we're getting into Commander a little bit, so we have a few Commander decks. But like we just have so many because we just draft them. That it's like if we pull really, cards that are worth 50, 60 bucks, we'll usually like sell them. But like we just don't have the time. So Budasak, let me know if you want something. Probably gonna hang out for another 5 minutes. Just talk some shop. What do you guys think of the Brothers War so far? I will go first. Brothers War to me seems like it was pretty cool, but it's a little artifact heavy for me. And I think the draft experience is a little bit crazy. I think TGN would probably agree. TGN drafts a lot of channel mod, and he's in the chat right now, and he'll let me know if he agrees or not. But it seems like the retro artifacts that you get in draft can seriously derail games. Like there's a couple of them, like Platinum Angel and whatever, that just can derail your entire game. Budasak, limit on how many cards we can request. I was gonna do one for each person, but you can request one or two, whatever. Just let me know what you want. Let me know in the chat, and then give me where you want me to send it on Twitter, in a Twitter DM. Lucas, last time I played Paper Magic was in Mirrodin. I remember Mirrodin. I'm with you. We're doing a combo deck with charge counters and Magistrate's Scepter. My friends let me play it once and then banned it. Nice. Erlin, same you like artifact decks, but we had that with Neon Dynasty. Yeah, I know. So, Neon Dynasty was, like, I think one of the most popular Magic sets of the last, like, 5 or 10 years. It was, like, the best-selling one in the last 3 or 4 years for sure. Like, it broke all kinds of records. But yeah, like, the vehicles for me never really came together. We got a few, like, good ones, but, like, the vehicle sub-theme never really came together, which I was kind of sad about because I really wanted vehicles to be there. TGN Arena got you back into Magic. Arena did that for me, too. TGN and I played back when Lorwyn. Played really heavy when Lorwyn block was released. Lucas, you played Kamigawa with your friends at an infinite turn deck using the Arcane Spirit and draw a mana generator from blue-green Kamis. And they banned that too. I really enjoyed hurting them emotionally. Very good. So next time you go play with them, you're going to have to bring a good deck so they can keep banning these things. TGN Brothers War drafting can be frustrating because some of the bombs derail you. Yeah, I think we're in agreement on that, where we're just like, your draft is going well, or you're like, okay, I have a pretty good deck here, and then somebody will drop like Platinum Angel or some, like what the hell is it, the Dragon Engine thing, and you're like, all right, well, I can't really mess with that. It's a crazy bomb. This card right here in the bottom left, Lorehold Command. This card never really saw as much play as I thought it should have in Strixhaven. I think that's a pretty good card. Vanishing Verse down here in the bottom right saw a lot of play, though, before it rotated. And these pathways, the one in the middle here, I think it was like 20 bucks at one time from Kaldheim. I think they're like 3 or 4 or 5 bucks now. EGN, I think the set is some fun stuff. The drafting experience can be diluted by the amount of rare artifacts kicking around. Yeah, I agree. All right, you guys. Well, thanks for hanging out. If you're new here, thanks for hitting the thumbs up. Thanks for subscribing. We are at 2,700 subscribers, and, it's a lot less than some creators. It's a lot more than some creators. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. I appreciate channel members. Thank you, Lucas. Lucas, I'm probably going to also post for channel members in a community post that they can see and see if they want any cards either. But yeah, so you might see that one too. But you were the only one here, so you got first dibs. But you graciously passed on to the next person. think I'm going to wrap up the stream. Budasak, if you want to check out these, I'm going to put these cards up here. Hit me up on Twitter. I'll put my Twitter right here, and I'll have it in the video description. Lucas, you want to see more sealed draft stuff? Yeah, absolutely. So I have, might not be the most popular videos, but each one has kind of a little story to it. Yeah, I know. I really like doing draft and sealed, and I was actually going to do Caesar. Take care. Appreciate it, man. Have a good week ahead. I was actually going to do more sealed and draft stuff, but Brothers War, I was just like, I'm not really into it. So, like, maybe when the next set comes out, I'll lean into that a little bit heavier. Lucas, take care. Thanks for being here. And I will see you next Sunday. Probably talk to you on some video comments. All right, y'all, I'm going to wrap it up. Have a great week ahead. And next Sunday, we'll be here before we know it, and I will be going live again. Bananon G, you got here late. That's okay. Just rewind the video, take a look at some of the cards. If you decide you see something that you like, hit me up on Twitter and DM me and let me know where you want me to send them. It's all good. All right.